What's going on, guys? Steve here with Cherry Picking Cards. Hope you're all having a great day so far. I'm back with another video. Anytime you see the stands out in the front, y'all know what that means. We got ourselves another PSA reveal, y'all. This one is the third submission. The last one I did the clay cards over the summer before he kind of shut everything down to get his website and everything up and going. Which good news, that is finally launched, so definitely check that out. I'll have a link to his Instagram in the description below so you guys can reach out anyway. I can't highly recommend him enough. The dude is awesome. He's super friendly. You know, he's the best at what he does, in my opinion. And unfortunately, I did not record the cards I was going to be submitting, so this is kind of just a whole mystery to me. I know there was some Trae Youngs and I think a Luka in there, so I'm pretty stoked to see what the grades are and what everything even is in here. I think there was 14 cards graded, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, I didn't make a video or even take a picture. It was so scrambled because he was doing things kind of rushed. He said, if you want to get one out the door, you got to get it to me pretty quickly. And so I just wanted to get it packaged and shipped out to him. So unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to make a video or even take a picture. So I don't even remember what's in this box. With all that said, let's find out together. It should be a fun one. And this took right at, I want to say, the first one was 65 days. The last one was 85 days. This one was right at, I think, 100 and a little over 100 days, 102 or 103 days. So it's definitely taken longer and longer. Of course, more and more people were getting involved. The submissions probably just got much higher as far as the amount of people and cards he was submitting. I'll make sure we don't spoil anything here. All right. Put that there. All right, so we got our stack here. All right, we'll go ahead and start off. And the first one is Jordan Love out of Prism Draft Picks. And I don't think I actually opened these up. I think I bought into some, things on Instagram where somebody was doing a rip and ship, and they had a really good deal. It was maybe a couple dollars more than the actual cello packs or something. And this is one of the rookies I got in there, and hasn't had a chance to actually start yet, but hoping he does some good things. And just the base, the draft picks, 120 draft picks, it looks like. And let's see what we got here. Nice. So starting off with a Gem Mint 10. Off to a great start. And let's see. Oh man, these next two are actually pretty special to me. These were actually something I wanted to give away from my good buddy Tyson over at P&W Collectors. One is the base version, and then this is the silver parallel from Draft Picks. These were something that he gifted to me in a giveaway, and I was very excited that I won these, and was pretty eager to get them graded. They looked really nice surface-wise and corners and everything else. So I'm going to flip these kind of at the same time. You guys know I've done that before and had good luck. So let's see if we can kind of get two gem mints if we flip twice at the same time. Not the same card. One's the parallel, but hey, let's see what we get. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Excellent. So both Gem Mint 10. So I'm pretty stoked about that. You guys can see the silver parallel there. Man, yeah, so that's really awesome to get these as a gift from somebody or as a giveaway, but one of my good buddies in the card community. So big shout out to P&W Collectors. Gem Mints, buddy, that's pretty sick. So definitely, off to a great start, 3 for 3 here. And didn't have a lot of football stuff. I think that was pretty much all of it, but there might be another one hiding here. I can't even remember. And I only say that's the end of football because I know I didn't really submit a whole lot. Most of the stuff I submit, as you guys know, is basketball since that's my top sport, but looks like maybe a status MPJ. I don't know if this is a parallel or not, honestly. I have no clue what to expect. Nice, the red. It's pretty clean. It's more like a pink, but I guess that's the red parallel. And let's see here. Nice. That's pretty sick. I have no idea what the pop report is on these ones. I'm pretty sure that I honestly don't see a lot of people grading the statuses, and especially with the parallels. I'm guessing it's pretty low pop, so we'll definitely put him here in the back. That's pretty awesome. And so, yeah, 4 for 4 already. And next up, my guy Trae. So I knew that there was definitely some Trae Youngs mixed in here. Looks like there's going to be a couple. Let's see. And so this is just the base of the status. Still a really clean-looking card. And, other than Ja Morant, last year this was my guy. I love Luka, but Trae, and I watched him in the Big 12, and it was just a lot of fun getting to see him, be the first player to ever lead, the country in scoring and assists. And so he's still tearing it up in the league. Team's not the best, the Hawks, but I feel like they're going to get better, and it's because mostly of this dude right here. That said, nice, awesome. Yes, Gem Mint 10. That's what we want to see, especially this guy, one of my favorite players. Next up, another Trae. And this one, the Groove, the Revolution Groove. And I remember picking up this parallel for, maybe 10, 15 bucks months ago. I thought it was really, really cool looking and really inexpensive. And I love that. Just the disco ball style. I just really thought that was really neat looking. And so the Groove, awesome. Another Gem Mint 10. That's sick, man. So clean. Honestly, I had no idea when I got it. I was worried about the corners and surfaces and stuff because these, they're really hard to grade well, honestly. And man, that just looks so sick, especially that Gem Mint 10. So we'll keep him back here. And next up, we got an optic Trae. This one I'm pretty excited about. I think, this is just a base one. The back looks pretty good. I know when I submitted a bunch of these Trae Youngs, I think like all the Donruss, the hoops, and most of the optic, besides maybe this one, which actually looks really well centered. Hoping for 10, but everything else pretty much got kicked back besides those two, and then this guy. And I guess, this one looks really clean. Let's see here. So, ooh, man. Kind of curious why this got a 9. Top to bottom looks pretty good. Left to right looks really good. Damn. I don't know. There might have been like something on it. Corners, I don't know. But either way, 9. That's still not bad. I'm not going to complain because, that's still pretty exciting. First 9 we got in the stack. And I don't think the way they send these back where it's going to be your 10s and then your 9s. I think sometimes you just get kind of a random mix of grades. Let's see here. And so, we do have more Trae Young coming up. And so we got a Luka, Donruss, and I was really excited when I picked this up months ago. I got it as a kind of a lot. It had like him, Shea, I think Trae, and I got all these different cards for like 40 bucks. And this one was so clean. Man, same thing centering on this one. Oh man, I don't know what to think because of that last one, the optic. Perfect centering, but didn't get a 9 with. But this one, I know it's not quite the optic and the prism, but still, I think this card has so much potential. When he was playing, it was roughly a $900,000. It was a $900 card, almost a $1,000 card, and now it's about 500 bucks. But I think it has potential to get back up to $1,000 range, especially when he's putting up those numbers. That said, let's see. Ooh, yes. Yes, and when I said those numbers, the dollar amounts, that was assuming it was a Gem Mint 10, of course. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That is this is the only Luka rookie card I actually have anymore. Everything else just wasn't quite, worthy of being graded, or I unfortunately sold off way too early. Man, this is just super clean. Very excited to add that to the collection. So we'll put him right here in the front. We do have some more Trae. And this one, I think, this is actually this year's card. 2019. Oh, I know what this is. This is the Teal Explosion, if I remember right. Yes, and I know what grade this is, and the reason why is this was the only card that I could remember that I had submitted. I knew that it was kind of an oddball card, the Explosion. When I looked at PSA Pop Reports about a month ago, there were none. 0. Hadn't had any graded yet. About a month or so ago, a few weeks back, there was one, and I thought it was mine. Honestly, it was a Gem Mint 10. I assumed it was mine. I didn't hear anything from Clay Cards for a couple weeks. I was like, oh man, what's the deal? Check PSA Pop Reports, and like a couple weeks later, there was 3 on there. I was like, oh my god! So I was pretty confident one of those new additions was mine, and wouldn't you know it, a couple days later, I got the message, and so I'm pretty confident this is a 10. So yep, I definitely knew, and so. That's maybe one way to kind of keep an eye on your submissions with your group subs that don't do those updates is if you send in a card that's, I don't want to say obscure, but it hasn't had anybody, submitted any yet, or if you kind of keep an eye on the pop reports frequently, once some do get entered, you have a good idea that it's probably one of your cards. And so I was very excited to see this entered in the system, and all of them being 10s, I was like, one of them's probably mine. So that's one suggestion. Maybe looking at submitting, kind of an obscure card. You don't see anything on PSA Pop Reports. So as you're looking and just kind of waiting, that's one little trick to maybe see that your batch is finally coming because that one card has been graded, has popped. So, and now we got some Mr. Zion. Ooh, it's a Prism Parallel, and I'm guessing this is the My House because it's out of the optic. I didn't pull this myself. I got this, I want to say, doing like the $5 polls. Those are pretty popular. Months ago, and even experimented doing some of those myself. They're a lot of fun. Most of the time I noticed those cards, where there's a lot of kickbacks of people, cards they, couldn't get graded because they weren't, in good shape, bad centering, things like that. And I say that because the ones I checked out looked bad, or did get kicked back to me when I sent them in. But this one apparently was worthy of being graded, and it's the purple, so super excited about that. And not sure what to expect, honestly. Let's go ahead and find out. Ooh, man, that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. Wow, dang. And I like that. I mean, it's not blue, but it looks so close to the color of the uniform. Man, that is nasty. Dang. I'll go ahead and put him here for now, because that is a really clean card. I've got another Zion here, and this one, it's Prism. It's definitely not the base Prism, unfortunately. I want to say it's one of the, gosh, what is this? One of the Instant, okay. Yeah, and this is just a base Instant Impact, and I think this is actually a similar situation where I won it in a $5 pull. You know, basically it was just one of the $5 cards that was in the stack. And let's see here. Ooh, more Gem Mint Zions. I like that. Because unfortunately I didn't have any Jaws in this submission, so it's nice to get some Zion action back. And stay tuned for a video. I'm actually hoping to do something where I kind of put together my maybe like top 10 favorite cards. They're all going to be graded ones, of course. But just kind of my favorite ones. Not necessarily the most expensive per se, the most valuable, but just kind of the ones I really am looking forward to holding on to the most and just kind of seeing what they do. And just that, and they're going to be my favorite cards. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let's see if we can add a couple to the mix, though. And this one's going to be, looks like a Prism draft picks. Looks like some kind of a parallel up there. Jarrett Culver. Honestly, and I think I maybe opened up like, gosh, I'd have to go back. I think I opened up maybe 1 or 2 cellos of the Prism draft picks. Very, very little. And this is, oh, the pink Pulsar. And this might have actually been one of those like repack boxes through Fairfield or something, I want to say. Gosh, I can't remember how I acquired this card. That's what's so sad. But, you know, just a lot of cards you get, and sometimes you know, get them through various different ways, and you can't remember it. But let's see. You know, it's worthy of being graded. Let's see what we get. I've got a lot of Jarrett Culver stuff, actually. You know, some stuff I've got on my eBay and just stuff I've been sitting on. But another one to add to the mix. 10, babe. Ooh, nice. Dang. And if I got that at that little $5 box, that's actually pretty awesome. Wow. Dang. I'm not the biggest fan of the pink parallels, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit unique, but I mean, it still is a really clean card. And I really like this guy at Texas Tech. I'm a Big 12 fan in general, and you know, he took him to the ship last year, or a couple of years ago, that is. Unfortunately, they were the runners-up, but now definitely a really good player. Oh, nice. And so what do we got here? Romeo Langford, Prism Knight, 17 out of 99, numbered one even. Dang, I don't even remember having this one in there. What is this? I have no idea what it is, honestly. What parallel it is. Okay, so it's a red, white, and blue. Dang, it was a number. I didn't even realize that. That was sick. Yeah, so I was really excited about this batch coming back, because like I said, I didn't have any clue besides maybe a couple cards that were in there. That Teal Explosion was the one how I knew that it was definitely was the one I remembered. And but man, I don't even remember getting this card. It's really clean looking though. Being numbered. What did I say? 17 out of 99. I'm gonna peek at it one more time, because I don't remember having this card. All right. With all that said, ooh, it's a 9. I have no idea why. But still, I mean, that's pretty sick. I mean, not even remember getting this card. And I've only had 2 9s out of, 13 cards so far. 2 for, turn to 13 being 9s, and got 1 to go here. And the only baseball card I have graded. I don't do a lot of baseball cards just because I'm not real familiar with the players, besides certain guys. Jordan, I know, is definitely a name that's, kind of blowing up for sure. And this one, I think another thing, I got it for, $5 polls, my buddy Snow Cards on Instagram, and he even mentions, keep an eye on this guy. And so because of him, is kind of how I discovered Jordan, and so definitely a cool looking card. I have no idea what to expect. It's going to be the only baseball card I have in my collection as far as graded ones. That said, sweet, it's a Gem Mint 10, so I'll definitely take that as being my only baseball graded card. A really good player, guy. It's definitely going to be one to keep your eye on. Nice, man. That's pretty sick. So super exciting. And Gem Mint 10, and like I said, we had 14 cards come back and only 2 that came back as 9s, and both were pretty sick as far as 9s. I got a Trae rookie optic, and then Romeo at a 99 red, white, and blue draft picks Prism. So that's pretty sick. I'd say my favorite card, honestly, is probably going to be the Trae Groove. Just that's my guy, and super excited to see the way this came back. Man. Very excited about that. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below which one is your guys' favorite. And definitely stay tuned, because like I said, I'll be doing another video, hopefully in the near future, kind of my top 10 favorite cards and things along those lines. But I appreciate all you guys watching. Until next time, take it easy.